Shemai! I'm going to show you how you can use a looper pedal and multiple instruments today. Now, I've actually been asked to do this quite a few times. I'm going to use the Ditto looper, but it, in theory, is possible to use any looper pedal. And I'm going to use a bass ukulele and a normal ukulele, make a little bit of a back-in track and also have a little jam on it. It's really simple. So I've got my looper set up. I've got my bass because that's what I'm going to start with. If you don't know how to use a looper, I have done a basic video guide using the Ditto looper, so please go and check that out. But this is how you use it with multiple instruments. It's not going to be great live because you've actually got to swap instruments in the middle, but it's great if you're messing about at home or if you want to practice doing a little bit of improvisation over a backing track. So the first thing I'm going to do, record my little riff using my bass uke, so it's just one press on the looper to start it. Just checking that it's all playing, so I want to stop it a minute, so I'm going to press it twice. Okay, so that loop is now saved on the looper. So I've got to swap instruments now. I'm using my bass cab, okay, mainly because when you're doing this you can only really use one amp, and because I'm using a bass, I'm not going to put my bass through my guitar cab, but I can put my uke through my bass cab. So all I've got to do is quickly swap over and grab a ukulele. So I've got a uke all plugged in. At the minute I'm muted. I'm going to do the chords on this next. So I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit. Okay, so you can see the looper is flashing at the moment. That means it's ready with the bass loop. If I just play it. Okay, so I'm ready to record. I know what I'm playing, and if you mess it up, it doesn't matter. You can always undo the last thing, okay? So chords on next, one press to overdub. I'm just getting ready for the loop to finish. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. Getting ready. I reckon I can get it better than that, so I'm just gonna undo that last one. So that's disappeared, but I've still got my bass running, getting ready again. checking. I'm happy with that. So now I've got some options. I can just sort of jam over the top of that and improvise a little bit, which I will do now. But it is actually possible to record another overdub on that, okay? So let's just have a little jam for a minute. Getting the feel for the tempo. So I'm happy with my little backing track so far. I'm just going to turn the volume up on here a little bit more just so I can hear myself jamming. And I could, if I want to, and I'll just show you before I finish how to do it, overdub that jamming on to the looper as well. So I'm just going to do one more layer and actually record my little soloing now over the bass and the chords. So I'm just going to get it to play for a minute. This is just to get the timing right with the bass and the uke chords. So there we go, it really is that simple. You need a looper and they all generally work the same. You could do it with just putting some chords so you can sort of improvise or solo over the top of that. I thought I'd go a step further because quite a few people have actually asked me, is it possible to record their bass ukes as well as their ukuleles? And of course, yes it is. So one press to start recording, get your first, and you can do the chords to start with. It's entirely up to you. It's just I prefer to get my bass line sorted first of all. Then you do an overdub, so you're letting the loop play before you press again. It goes red and you can record your chords, and then you can either just jam on top of that, or if you want to record again, you can do that too. Okay, so one to record, and then one to stop. If you want to undo it, you just hold it down and it'll undo or redo the action. And then double stop to stop it, and then one again to play, and one more to do any more overdubs. I do hope you have found that useful. As always though, if you've got a comment or a question, please feel free, leave it below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.